Since 1988, Go Baja Riding has been fulfilling the dreams of off-road enthusiasts, dreams of conquering the famed Baja Peninsula. Being able to ride the same trails and challenge the same terrain as the world-class riders of the Baja 500 and 1000 is a lifelong goal for many riders.
Saw a couple TV shows on it and just fell in love with the idea coming out, spending a week away from work and just kicking butt on the bike and having a good time, meeting good friends and drinking some cold beers in Mexico. I mean, that sounds like a good time to me, doesn't it?
Once you arrive in San Diego with your passport, we take care of everything. One price takes care of it all. Smooth passage into Mexico, great accommodations, and some of the best meals you've ever tasted.
Welcome everybody to the Sanos Steakhouse. I hope you're hungry. These are homegrown cows.
Welcome to Mike's Sky Ranch. Is everybody happy with their meal tonight? Sound good? Oh yeah. Enjoy your great steaks here at the El Nido, and we'll see you on the trail.
An all-inclusive adventure with no hidden costs. While Go Baja Riding excels at everything, the one thing that truly sets us apart is our experience. Bruce Anderson, Bruno to the locals, has been riding Baja since he was 13 years old, and his professional accomplishments are just as impressive. Bruce surrounds himself with the best local guides in the area. From the advanced team making sure your trail-side lunch is ready, to our on-trail chase riders, the entire staff makes sure you and your equipment is well taken care of, even if that takes a little trail-side assistance. This level of service and safety makes Go Baja Riding the ideal outfitter for any level of rider.
I'm from Massachusetts. I've been riding motorcycles for 30 years.
We like to ride, at least try to ride twice a month, something like that. I mean, if we could ride more, we will.
Not been riding long, although I've been riding hard, so I've only been riding about 6 months.
For a first timer on a Baja, it's been a fantastic trip.
Been riding bikes since a little kid, so this stuff's really great out here.
This trip was given to me from my wife for my 50th birthday. I couldn't ask for a better gift.
From our 4-day Northern Baja adventure to our You Race Baja package, where you become a member of our Baja 1000 team, there's a Go Baja Riding tour ideally suited for your experience and time commitment. Give us a call to discuss any of our various adventures. Take a look at a recent adventure, and yes, we covered all this ground in just 4 days of riding. The first day starts with simply getting to Ensenada, Mexico from San Diego. While the crew gets the gear ready, riders check into the San Nicolas Hotel and relax as they prepare for the ride of their life. A quick riders meeting sets the stage.
If we do this right, we'll cover almost 650 miles of Baja into some of the most remote, beautiful areas you can imagine.
And gives you pointers for the first day's ride.
I recommend sunscreen, I recommend a jacket tomorrow, and also your camera. Don't forget your camera.
Then it's off to the first of many outstanding meals. And Ensenada's Sanos Steakhouse doesn't disappoint. The morning of the first day of riding is filled with excitement and adrenaline. After a quick bite to eat and one last check of the equipment,
we're ready to rock and roll. Let's ride.
Riding through downtown on an off-road bike is something many riders don't experience back home. But it doesn't take long to get to the untamed trails of the Baja Peninsula.
Definitely pumped up. You're nervous, waiting and anticipating until you hit the dirt, you know?
A downhill warm-up, and a chance to pin the throttle along a straightaway leads to the first view of the Pacific Ocean. Truly a sight to behold. And it's also your first chance to test your skills on the beach and over sand dunes. After a delicious catered trailside lunch, there's a quick check of the equipment and another tip from Bruce.
Would recommend everybody wear jackets. Now we're going to climb up in some elevation. We're not going to see any snow today, but it should be cooler, and looking forward to a great ride. So let's ride.
Winding our way through the mountains exposed our riders to another set of challenges. As day turned into night, one river crossing stood between us and a well-deserved rest at Mike's Sky Ranch. After 140 miles of riding in one long day, we were ready to refuel with another great meal and a good night's sleep.
So who's ready to race a Baja 1000? It looks just like what we did today, only it just goes on and on and on. Day 3, Go Baja Riding Tours. Glad you're all here. You guys ready for a good ride today? Good stuff, good stuff. This morning, we're going to do this little single track trail that's right here at Mike's Sky Ranch. And then we're going to go down the trail to just about 7 or 8 miles in. There's another single track. Then again, we'll do another part of the original Mike's Sky Ranch road that winds down the mountain about 12 miles in. And then there's one last spot that's just a little turn-off road, little side road, real beautiful vista, and it's super fast, guys. I mean, 5th gear clicking. And then from there, there is some great canyon riding right next to the highway. Have fun down there. Then we're going to cross the highway and go into a really beautiful section of the Baja Race Course. We're going to end up down at the Diablo Dry Lake, just above San Felipe, for our trailside lunch.
During lunch, spontaneous short track races broke out. The competition was fierce, and a couple of dents and bruised egos wrapped up the action. The afternoon was full of more dust-raising Baja race trails. And as another thrilling day came to an end, we found ourselves on the other side of the peninsula, rolling into San Felipe.
If you're traveling in Baja, you absolutely owe it to yourself to try the homegrown, beautiful steaks that they have here at El Nido Restaurant. And the whole crew is hungry, so let's eat.
A short ride from the hotel takes us to an outstanding photo opportunity as we line the bikes on a pier along the Sea of Cortez. While the riding is why everyone comes, you have to stop once in a while just to take in the breathtaking scenery. From the pier, it's time to ride the shoreline for more sand dune action.
It was a good time out there. Got the steep, long dunes. You got the roll over top, the jumps going, you know, the berms. It was fun.
Then it's time to open it up again as we race next to the sea at low tide. Nothing but water to one side, cliffs on the other, and wide open clean sand in front of you. The trail leads us to another attraction and more photo opportunities. Riding through the Sequoia Cactus Farm is one of the most unique experiences you'll find on the Baja Peninsula.
We're going to head to lunch now on the beautiful Sea of Cortez, have some great seafood, and a little more ride. Back to San Felipe for the great festive pre-Baja 250 activities that will be going on tonight.
Heading out on a cool morning, we backtracked our way to Ensenada, 150 miles away. We once again raced across the El Diablo Dry Lake bed for another chance to really open her up. An extended section of trademark Baja whoop-de-doos challenged the most experienced riders, even Bruce. And then it was off to another type of terrain we hadn't tested yet, single-track trails through the Tecate Pine Forest. One final must-do during your Go Baja riding adventure was checked off as we made our way back through Ojos Negros.
It's been 5 great days of riding, and some of the things that come to my mind on these roads and trails, the first thing is you stop at the first taco stand when you come into Ojos Negros. That's an important thing right there. If you're down in Mexico, you have to support the local taco stands. especially after a long day on the trail. You know, there's nothing better than a good, authentic taco.
And with one last meal, our amazing Go Baja riding adventure was coming to an end. But the memories will last forever.
Here I am in Baja and loving it. It's been a great trip. Nice, good people, great food, great accommodations. I encourage anybody who loves to ride Baja. It's fantastic.
Sometimes you think of these things and you get too excited and then it's a letdown once you do it. This trip was complete opposite. When I thought about it for 2 weeks when I knew I was coming. I couldn't think. I was reading magazines, I'm reading the internet. I couldn't quit thinking about it, but it actually overachieved my expectations. It was a lot of fun. I'm definitely doing it again, and I'm glad I got to do Baja.
It's an effort to get here, to fly, to pay the money, to just go by yourself and see what happens. But once your butt's on the motorcycle and you twist that throttle and that thing starts to roar and you're going down the road, then it's like, bang, this is why I'm here.
If you've ever wanted to challenge Baja on a bike, ATV, or side-by-side, let Bruce Anderson and our experienced crew at Go Baja Riding take all the worry out of your trip. From novice riders to seasoned pros, all you have to do is ride, and we take care of the rest. Go Baja Riding. Let's ride.